The Quiet Place, Part 1.
The snow isn't falling anymore, it's attacking. White slams sideways across the windshield, and the headlights don't reach the road. Just a moving wall of glare. Four friends sit in a car that suddenly feels too small. Mike driving with both hands locked on the wheel, Sarah riding shotgun with lipstick still perfect, Jim in the back trying to joke, and Alex not joking at all, just watching. The radio can't hold a station. It keeps sliding into static, with a pulse underneath. Then the car snaps. The rear end fishtails, tires claw at ice and find nothing, and for one breathless second the steering goes light. Mike drags the wheel back with his whole body. Somehow the car straightens. Nobody speaks, not because they're calm, but because if someone speaks, it becomes real. They crawl forward, more guessing than seeing, and then a building appears through the white. A darker shape in the storm sharpens into edges. A sign half buried in snow shows two words: The Quiet Place. Alex checks her phone. No listing, no map pin, nothing. She refreshes. The signal drops to nothing. 10 minutes, Mike says. We warm up, then we go. Sarah repeats it, amused. 10 minutes. And Alex nods once. They step into the blizzard and it hits like a wall. Mike shoves the entrance door and it opens with effort, a long, tired groan. Inside is dim light, not warm, just present. The lobby smells like dust and old disinfectant, like someone tried to clean something that wouldn't come out. The front desk is empty. There's a bell. Jim presses it once. Nothing. He presses again. Still nothing. The chairs look inviting until they sit. Then they feel stiff, wrong, like the room wasn't built for comfort. Jim forces a grin. Okay. Creepy place. Love it. Sarah drifts toward the wall near the entrance where old metal keys hang. She reaches out and touches one. Then an old woman is suddenly standing beside her. No footsteps, no approach. Just there. Her face is tight and dry, stretched over bone, and she looks irritated, like they tracked snow onto her floor. All the rooms are taken, she says. Mike stands. Ma'am, we just need to warm up. Taken, she repeats, flat. Sarah keeps the key in her hand anyway, smiling like she's testing a boundary. The old woman's eyes flick to Sarah's fingers, not angry, possessive. We have important guests, the woman says. You should leave. Mike's voice turns careful. Okay, we're leaving. They step back into the storm. The car is a lump under drifting snow. Mike starts the engine and tries to pull forward. The tires spin uselessly. He tries again. Nothing. Snow packs under the wheels like cement. Alex stares through the windshield. We're not going anywhere. Jim lets out a shaky laugh. So, round 2 at the murder hotel? They go back inside. The lobby is the same. Dim light, stiff chairs, keys on the wall. Except the old woman is gone. No door closing, no sound at all. The silence feels heavier now, like it's pressing down. They huddle near the entrance for warmth. Sarah edges closer to Mike. Everyone knows he's been in love with her forever, and Sarah knows it too. She always knows. She leans in, voice low and playful. Let's go upstairs. Mike shakes his head. No, we stay here, close to the door. Sarah tilts her head. My toes are numb. You want me to sit down here and freeze? Alex glances at the windows. She's not wrong. Jim nods toward the exit. I vote for alive, wherever that is. Mike hesitates, and Sarah gives him the last push. If you don't go, she says softly, I'll go alone. Mike hates that it works. He grabs a key. Fine, 1 room, he says. We don't split up. Alex and Jim exchange a look and stay downstairs, closer to the door, closer to the only way out. Upstairs, the hallway is darker, walls yellowed by time. Mike opens a door at the end of the hall and freezes. It isn't a hotel room. It's a ward, metal bed frames, old restraints buckled neatly at the sides, windows boarded, dust thick enough to write in. Mike backs out immediately. Nope, he mutters. We're leaving. Sarah steps in like it's nothing. It's just old, she says. That's all. Mike grabs her arm. Sarah, seriously. She pulls away with that sharp little smile, cruel, playful, dangerous. "Relax," she says. "Stop acting like a scared kid." Mike goes quiet because he's not scared of the room. He's scared of losing her. Sarah steps close, presses her hand to his chest and kisses him like she's bored and curious at the same time. Then she pulls back. "I need a shower," she says. Mike frowns. "No, not here." Sarah rolls her eyes. "I'm not sleeping in these wet clothes." She taps his chin. "Be brave, Mike." And she slips into the bathroom and shuts the door. Mike stays near it, like proximity can protect her. He hears the water start. Then it falters, like pipes choking. A few seconds pass. Mike leans closer. "Sarah?" No answer. He tries the handle. Locked. He knocks again, harder. "Sarah, open up." A pause. Then a different voice, soft and calm from inside. "Can't sleep again?" Another pause. "Well, I brought you something. It'll help." Mike steps back from the door. Footsteps approach in the hallway, slow and unhurried. A nurse appears, mid-40s, in a white uniform that looks too old to be real. She smiles at Mike like she recognizes him. She holds out pills in her palm, like it's routine. Mike shakes his head. No. Her smile doesn't change. In one motion, she drives a knife into his leg. Mike cries out and buckles. The sound rips through the hall. The nurse leans in, voice even. "You need to behave." A syringe presses into his neck. Mike's body goes heavy. The hallway tilts. He tries to crawl to the bathroom door, towards Sarah, but the dark takes him fast. Downstairs, Alex and Jim hear the scream. Alex is moving before she thinks. Jim launches after her. They hit the stairs and the hallway, and the old woman is there again, waiting like she never left. "I told you," she says. "The rooms are taken." Jim's voice cracks. "Lady, what is this?" The old woman smiles, and it's not friendly. Alex grabs Jim's sleeve. "Back," she says. "Now." They turn and run. A door stands open off the corridor and they rush inside. Tile, steel, an operating room. Old, real, wrong. Jim stares at the metal table. "Okay, great. So it's a murder hospital." A low hum rises in the dark, then a thin whistle, like someone breathing through a cracked straw. And a voice slides into the room, calm and amused. "Don't worry," it says. "We'll take good care of you." Alex swings her flashlight toward the corner. A figure in a green coat stands there, hands sorting tools slowly, like he has all the time in the world. Then he turns his head. He has no eyes, only empty sockets. Alex doesn't wait. "Run!" They bolt. Door after door. Hallways that connect wrong. Air that shifts from stale warmth to hospital cold in a single turn. They slam into a changing room lined with lockers and climb inside, one each, doors pulled almost shut, thin cracks barely enough to see. Footsteps enter the room. Slow, unhurried. The surgeon drifts in like smoke. He stops, tilts his head, listening. A tiny sound escapes Jim, barely a breath. It's enough. The surgeon snaps to the lockers. Jim's door bursts open. Jim jumps out first. Good guy, protective, stupidly brave. "Hey!" he shouts. "Over here!" The surgeon doesn't rush. A precise flick of his hand, a blade flashes, and Jim collapses, screaming. Alex explodes out of her locker and runs. She doesn't look back. She runs until the corridors stop making sense. Every turn looks the same. Every door feels like a trap. She finds a door with a plaque. "Head doctor." Alex slips inside and shuts it behind her. The office smells like old paper and burned coffee. The walls hold framed photos of doctors in coats, smiling. One photo includes the eyeless surgeon among them. Alex opens a drawer. Patient files, protocol sheets, stamps, quiet room assignment, compliance required. The words look official, but the paper feels wrong, like it's been sitting there too long, waiting. She flips through folders and freezes on names she recognizes. Then photos. Not old, not staged, recent, real. Her stomach drops. On the header, she sees the full name of the place. The Quiet Place Sanitarium. Footsteps outside. The knob turns. Alex ducks under the desk. The door opens and a short, bald man steps in like it's his office, like it's a normal night. He sets down a mug and the smell is fresh coffee. His eyes drop to the gap beneath the desk and he smiles warmly. "You don't have to hide," he says gently. Alex crawls out, shaking. "Who are you?" The man's smile stays in place. Professional. Kind. "I keep things running," he says. Alex forces the words out. "What is this place?" "It's a good facility," he says. "We do important work here." Alex points at the files. "Those are us. Why are we in your folders?" He doesn't answer the why. He answers like she asked something else, like the script doesn't allow new lines. "After the war," he says calmly, "families brought us the ones they couldn't handle. The loud, the hurting, the ones who frightened them, and we promised relief." Alex's voice cracks. "The war ended 70 years ago." For a second his eyes go distant, like her words pass through him, like time can't enter this building. Then his smile returns exactly the same. "We'll treat you too," he says softly. Alex backs away and runs. Back into the corridor, the old woman waits at the far end, smiling. "It's time for sleep," she says. "I'll take you to your room." Alex spins the other way, straight into a doctor holding a syringe, then another. They don't rush. They herd her, closing in from both sides. Alex's eyes snap to a window. Second floor, no time, no choice. She kicks through the glass and jumps. Snow hits like concrete. Air leaves her lungs. She forces herself up and runs into the trees. She runs until her legs stop being legs and become only movement. Hours later, she finds a road. Headlights cut through the storm. A police cruiser. Alex stumbles into the beam, arms waving. An officer jumps out, one hand on his radio. "Ma'am, hey, slow down. Are you hurt?" Alex can barely breathe. "My friends," she says. "They're still in there. Please." He gets her into the cruiser and throws a blanket over her shoulders. It's scratchy and warm, and she almost starts shaking harder because the warmth feels wrong. She tries to tell him everything at once, about the lobby, the old woman, the nurse, the surgeon, the screaming, the doors that didn't connect right. She keeps repeating the same two words like they're a lifeline. Quiet place. The officer listens, eyes forward, jaw tight. When she finally runs out of breath, he speaks carefully, like he doesn't want to make it worse. "Ma'am, the Quiet Place Sanitarium burned down a long time ago," he says. "It was a big tragedy around here. People died in that fire." Alex shakes her head. No, it's there. I was in it. My friends are in it." Her voice breaks on the last word. "Please, you have to go back." He exhales and keeps his tone calm. "I'm going to take you to the station," he says. "We'll get you warmed up, we'll take a report, and we'll figure this out." Alex leans forward like she can force him to turn the car around. What if they're hurt? What if they're... She can't finish it. The officer glances at the whiteout ahead and shakes his head once. "In a storm like this, we can't search tonight," he says. "Not safely. But you're not being ignored, okay? We're going to handle it. I promise." The cruiser pulls away. Alex stares out the back window. White forest, white road, the world erased by snow. And for 1 second, only one, she sees it through the storm. A dark shape. A sign. The Quiet Place. Then she blinks, and it's gone. Somewhere back in the dark, Mike wakes up strapped down. Leather restraints, cold metal beneath him. His mouth is dry. His throat feels wrong. A man in a robe kneels beside the bed, chewing. Slow, methodical. Mike's mind refuses it. And then it understands. The man is eating Mike's leg. Mike tries to scream. His chest convulses. His jaw opens, but nothing comes out. Not a sound. And the chewing continues.